The Icon of the Sea has luxuries which have never been seen on any other cruise ship. The cruise ship industry has taken ships and their designs to a whole new level. New cruise ships contain even more features than many rich people have in their mansions. The same goes with Icon of the Seas. New details have emerged about the Icon cruise ship and what passengers on its first voyage can expect. Category 6, a water park with 6 water slides, will be the biggest water park ever seen on a cruise ship. Pressure drop, an open freefall slide with a 66-degree gradient that Royal Caribbean claims are the first in the industry, is one of them. The Frightening Bolt is another drop slide that measures 46 feet and is said to be the highest at sea. The Hurricane Hunter will take the raft slide trend even further, with 4 riders per raft, making it the first attraction of its kind that can accommodate an entire family to enjoy their time together on a cruise ship. Storm Chasers will be a pair of slides that will provide passengers with the opportunity to compete on mats. This community, which will take up 3 decks in the ship's middle, will house 4 of the ship's 7 pools. Swim and Tonic will be the line's first swim-up bar at sea, and Royal Bay Pool will be the largest pool at sea. In-water lounges and group seating are the perfect methods to unwind while sipping a refreshing beverage. Adult-only pools that are to be introduced include Cloud 17 and the Infinity Edge Cove Pool. The Hideaway, Royal Caribbean's equivalent of a beach club, is another fresh new community. The first suspended infinity pool at sea is reminiscent of a Las Vegas pool party. There's also a multi-level patio, whirlpools, several sitting options, and a separate bar. The private sun deck has been transformed into what's known as the Grove. The multi-level space will have a private pool and whirlpool, as well as a Mediterranean restaurant and a 2-story coastal kitchen. Returning features include a Lost Dunes mini golf course, a rock climbing wall, and Royal Caribbean's biggest ice arena. According to a business executive, Icon of the Seas will have a sushi-to-go window and 2 never-seen-before Royal Caribbean bars, and a crew-only neighborhood. The glass-covered aquadome on the ship's bow will provide sweeping ocean views during the day and the trademark Aqua Theater replete with a 50-foot waterfall at night. This Aqua Theater will have a morphing pool, 4 robotic arms, and cutting-edge projection technology. Central Park is another Oasis-class feature that has been transferred to the Icon of the Seas. However, there will be some progress. Not only will there be more trees and additional dining options like Izumi and Sushi to Go in the park, but you'll also be able to view the ocean from there. It's unclear if this will be a fleeting sight of the ocean or a full-fledged panoramic picture. In any case, it's something that Oasis-class ships don't have. Crown's Edge is a first-of-its-kind combination ropes course, high-plank skywalk, obstacle course, and zip line, poised 154 feet above the ocean, with a surreal sight that will take those who dare swinging out over the water, right past the iconic crown and anchor emblem of the cruise ship. Surfside will have splash zones for infants and children, pools and lounge areas for parents, family-friendly restaurants and stores, and a bar featuring mocktails for youngsters and drinks for adults. Surfside is a family-friendly hangout with a cheerful, vibrant design and something for everyone. The open-air promenade houses the ship's renowned carousel as well as the Splashaway Bay and Baby Bay water parks for children. Surfside also includes the ship's high-energy arcade and Sugar Beach Cafe, but the area isn't only for youngsters. Water's Edge is an aft-facing infinity pool with pleasant views that is a fantastic place for parents to unwind, while eating options in a bar are close. Infinite balconies will be another new feature in the Icon of the Seas. If you are unfamiliar, these cabins do not have a separate area that is an outdoor balcony with a door to access it, as you may have seen on most ships. Instead, the outer wall of the cabin is essentially a large window, with the top half dropping to provide the same effects as a balcony, but also closed to provide more space inside the cabin. This feature will not be available with every cabin. It'll be distributed roughly 60-40 so that people have options for the type of cabin they want. There has been a lot stated about what awaits guests on the ship. However, according to Royal Caribbean, Icon of the Seas will have a lot to offer the crew as well. The cruise company used the traditional way of building the staff quarters, which was unanimously disliked by the crew. So they called in crew members and architects to design the type of cabin that the crew desired. The new look was a smashing success. The crew section has its windjammer, disco, gym, tavern, and clubhouse to hang out in. Navigation on the ship has been strategically made easier. Trying to travel from one end of a ship to the other and finding a dead end is one of the most annoying aspects of any ship. It generally entails turning around, changing decks, and walking through. Even though Royal Caribbean ships are among the easiest to navigate, there are still some issues, such as the upper deck of the promenade on Oasis vessels, which can abruptly end, leaving you with nowhere to go. On Icon, this is changing. The cruise company has not yet revealed the ship's full itinerary, but it has been confirmed that the ship would first home port in Miami and provide a choice of Caribbean sailings. When Icon goes into service, she will provide week-long Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries, each of which will include a visit to Royal Caribbean's private island. The Icon of the Seas will surpass Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas in terms of gross tonnage. Icon of the Seas will be more than 6% larger than the largest Oasis-class ship, the 7-month-old Wonder of the Seas, at 250,600 tons. It will have 2,805 staterooms that can accommodate 5,610 guests in double occupancy, which is somewhat less than the 5,734 passengers on Wonder of the Seas. The maximum capacity of the Icon, on the other hand, is 7,600 people, which is more than the Wonder of the Seas capacity of 6,988 passengers. Along with being first in its class, Icon delivers numerous other firsts to Royal Caribbean, including being the cruise line's first LNG-powered vessel. The Icon of the Seas will be delivered in late 2023, putting its first trip to January 2024. The arrival of the Icon of the Seas in 2024 is particularly exciting for cruise lovers, since it will be the first time a cruise line has launched a new class of ship that will surpass all others in size and amenities in 15 years. The last time this occurred was in 2009, when Royal Caribbean launched its much-touted Oasis class. Royal Caribbean has released a detailed look at its next ship, which will bring in a new class for the brand. At first sight, it appears that this megaship will be all about families, featuring onboard experiences for people of all ages. Icon of the Seas is the first ship of the Icon class, which implies that it will have a different design, size, and appearance than previous ships. The first glance at the ship's asymmetrical structure, seen privately to the press at Royal Caribbean's offices, features a plethora of tangled slides, vivid colors throughout the spectrum, layer upon layer of open decks, and an abundance of pools and water activities. The Icon is like a floating theme park. Which feature do you think Royal Caribbean